guys!
Hey!
Welcome to Tales from the Yawning portal, where a bunch of nerdy-ass guys stare at the camera and play Dungeons and Dragons. Important to remember, we are not affiliated with, endorsed, sponsored, or specifically approved by Wizard of the Coast LLC. I am Fausto, I will be your DM tonight, and these are our players. Ben.
I will be playing Shisa, the jaunty bardlock.
Kevin.
Tonight I will be always again the ever-changing Eladrin wild magic sorcerer.
Eric.
Hey! I am playing Skrull, the rogue sorcerer kobold trapmaster.
Stan.
And I'll be playing Tarlin, the Drow warlock.
And Davide.
I will be playing Nuada, the Orc Elf monk.
Very well. For those of you that speak D&D, Nuada is actually a Shadar-kai, but he likes to call himself the Dark Elf because, you know, it's edgier.
It's easier.
It's edgier.
You know.
It's edgier. So, yes. Last we left, our heroes were, guess what? Still into the ruins of Tamoachan.
I'm so
An
worried.
ancient.
I'm so worried
Yeah.
about the chat roll there where it just says Shadow Throne 23 persuasion.
What?
It's ominous.
It was just testing my character.
I was
sheet,
testing his
actually.
character sheet. It's
Sure
okay.
you are. Sure
Don't
you
worry, don't worry. Shadowtron, it's me. It's my nickname on the chat. So.
are.
So yeah, we were here in the lost shrine of Tamoachan, facing monsters, going through traps, messing around in general. Last we left, we had just fought some kind of weird tree-like polyp thing that had knocked Nuada unconscious and inflicted some pain to the rest of the party. So as we take over from there, Nuada is there unconscious. What would you guys like to do?
We're gonna leave Nuada.
No, I think I have a spell for this actually. So Shisa will move forward to her manager, and she will drop a level 2 cure wounds onto him.
Very well.
How
I don't
sweet.
have any level 1 spell slots at the moment, so
The healing power of
9
Shisa.
hit points back.
Yes, will get you 90 points back. Nuada.
9, huh?
Yes, sir.
So as that happens, you all these layers of skin where your injury was start peeling off like a snake.
That's
Interesting.
pretty dope.
Probably going to
Oh,
be
and I
kicking out
see
for a
that
while.
somebody has a panther. Could that be?
Yeah, I do.
You have
Oh,
a
that's
panther.
right.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Wasn't
Yeah.
it blind?
What?
It wasn't really blind. It was something like it ignored you in some way.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. It's an edgy panther, you know. And
No, didn't he animal friends it or something like that?
Yeah, I
yeah,
used
yes.
my ring of animal influence.
correct. So yeah, you were going around with a panther.
You've got one badass story building right there.
Yeah.
Walk into the bar, you got the best story of anybody sitting at the table. You're good.
Well, I must say it's since the 80s probably that people go around with panthers since Dritz the Urden chose to have one.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it
But he got
was
this
going
one
out
from
of
an
fashion.
ancient
It was going out of fashion, but it came back. So.
Yeah. Brought it back in the
we
cool way.
got a cheers from Igor.
Oh,
Ah.
cheers!
Hi, my friend.
Cheers.
Years.
Our good friend Yore made a character for me today, which I'm going to play on Wednesday in a private game. So I'm looking forward to test his abilities as a DM. That said, yeah,
no
What is-
pressure, Majori.
hey, now it's on in the ether, so he must do his best. Okay, so yeah, you're in this big room. The polyp is dead. and it seems that there is one door beckoning to you.
Indeed. As long as Nuada is okay now, and hopefully, once restored, has his head above water, she
Well,
will happily.
I wouldn't say I'm okay, but I'm gonna lay back for a moment.
I'm up and running.
Shisa will go up and listen to the door.
The door has nothing to tell you, but you can. But you can make me a perception.
Perception, coming right up.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, an 11.
An 11. No sound coming from behind the door.
Okay. Does it seem like it might be locked or trapped?
It does not seem like it's locked or trapped.
Just in case, Shisa turns to Skrulk and says, Skrulk, have a look at this.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Scroll will saunter on over, checking out his new wand of lightning bolts that he got from the polyp.
You have a
Don't know where
laser.
it was.
You have a laser gun.
Yep, I have a laser gun.
Okay, nice.
I'm trying to not point it into my own eyes because I am a kobold.
Yeah, don't do that. Okay.
Don't do that. And I'm going to check for traps.
All right. Make me an investigation check.
I don't know why I'm the trap checker.
Oh, wow. You're very good at that.
You do not think that there is a trap here.
Okay. Fucking open it.
Excellent. Open it.
So you will open it. And so you will.
And this is where a ballista shoots me in the chest.
Be careful there, little guy.
It reveals a wide corridor that ends up at another door.
Just a hallway, guys. Let's go.
Listen at this one then.
More perceptions.
Oh. Damn it. Wasted luck. There's nothing beyond this.
You still don't hear anything special. No.
Yeah. Nothing.
Excellent. It's safe for you to open, Skrulk.
First, good old check for traps.
It's like you don't trust me or something.
No.
Uh,
There doesn't seem to be any traps.
If I were to put a trap, it'd be on this door. Small hallway, perfect for a flamethrower trap.
Or a lightning bolt.
Or a lightning. I can fix that. You want a lightning bolt?
No, it's
I can fix you a lightning bolt. Okay.
save it for the performance.
I completely forgot about that performance.
All right. So yeah. Beyond the doors, there is this big room filled with rubble. Lengthy description follows. This enormous chamber is 30 feet tall with mighty buttressing and a vaulted ceiling. Parts of the ceiling and walls have collapsed, and raw earth has spilled down from a gaping hole in the east wall. Crushed beneath a fallen block in the center of the room are humanoid remains. Elsewhere around the floor are the chewed and decayed corpses of baboons. Through a hole in the eastern ceiling, daylight and fresh air filter in. Oh my god, daylight! Above, through the gap, can be seen 4 baboons. They jump around the hole and scream in agitation, and as they do, dirt begins to slide down the banks and rocks in the walls, shift slightly. So yeah. One thing that you also notice is that that greenish mist of the poison that was constantly harassing you through the whole compound, it's not present in this room, most probably because it's filtering through the hole and going out.
Move!
So do these baboons look agitated, or are they gonna?
They look quite agitated. They are still on the other side of the hole, though. The hole is quite small. You think that it would fit? Yeah. Well, either your bat or not much more. Maybe
Okay.
Scroak.
Maybe Scroak.
If I squeeze hard enough, I might be able to get through there.
We'll move down here and investigate this door.
Okay. You move in that direction. As you move in that direction, something comes springing out of this rubble here in the middle of the door.
Oh,
Dum, dum, dum.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, damn.
oh no! Wait, guys, I've got this.
You got this, right? I mean, you should. So you see a gigantic constrictor snake comes out. Although you see that it is actually an amphisbena. An amphisbena meaning it's a giant snake with two heads at both at both sides of its elongated body. Well, yeah, he apparently caught you by surprise, but maybe you're still faster than it, and maybe you can convince it to not attack you.
Okay, so you want initiative anyway? I'm guessing.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
see, it's not that fast.
Oh. I don't have this, guys. Oh, I should probably move this this over so our poor viewers can see just how bad I've fudged it.
We miss Holbis.
Huh?
Did you roll your initiative?
Yeah, I did.
You probably didn't select your token and do it again, and I will correct it as well. Okay. All right. So yeah, Nuada, as you have all entered the room, you see Shisa went straight for there, hidden under all this rubble. There was the form of this big snake. It's probably like 4.5 meters of snake, but under. The panther will act with you all, so
Oh,
it
okay.
becomes complicated. But Nuada, Nuada, you are actually. You notice the thing, even though it got you by surprise, but in case it attacks you, you won't be surprised. Sorry. Same for Tali, same for Skull. So the only person that's really surprised is Shisa, which makes sense. And so the thing will try and attack you. One time it tries to bite, to trick you, Shisa. I'm a class 24, which is probably a hit, right?
24. I don't think I can do too much about. No.
Which means it does you a dashing 19 points of damage.
Ooh.
And it starts to constrict you, meaning that you are restrained. But since it has two heads, with its second head, it will try and bite you. For a 21. Unfortunately,
I have
being
no
that you-
reactions because I'm surprised, right?
That's a fact, yeah. For another whooping 9 points of damage. That was a good start of a session for me. I think I can go home now.
I'm down to
I think I
3.
can go home now. Well, I mean... okay, she's a bot. Oh yeah, that was your surprise round.
Yeah.
So, Wada.
Alright.
Shisa has been taken by this giant snake, constricted, bitten.
I'm
The
immediately
creature
going.
is showing her all the love he can.
I'm immediately going to shoot 2 arrows at this thing.
Go for it.
First arrow.
That would be a miss.
Damn it. Second.
That would be a hit.
Okay, that's 5 points of piercing damage. Quick question: as a path of the Kensei, sorry, here As a bonus action, deal 1 extra d4 damage on your ranged weapon. Is it already counted in?
It is not counted in.
Okay, then I'm gonna roll it as a bonus action.
Go for it.
Roll
Rolling.
d4 shit slash roll.
Nice. So it's an additional 4 damage as your key charges your arrow.
Exactly.
Talon.
Well, no matter what Shisa said, I don't have the impression that she does have it under control. So,
Why?
I
Mine
will
has
hex
nothing to
the
do with-
snake on strength
The snake is axed.
and blast it with 2 blasts.
That is a hit, and that is a crit. Not bad at all. So you have 12 plus 10 plus 8. That's 30 damage. Not bad. Okay. It's bleeding profusely and not looking good. Skrulk.
Well, I'm with everybody else here. I don't think you got this.
Yes, I do. He's just giving me a hug. He
Literally.
loves me.
Literally.
I don't know about the other head though.
Skrulk, you pierce it with your rapier. Rapier.
Yeah.
Rapier.
Rapier. For another 16 point damage. Not bad, guys. You're bringing the pain.
And
Yes,
yep, that's all.
that's all. Albus,
Yes.
how do you wanna miss it?
Aw.
Sorry.
Ooh, spicy.
So, I just
Yes.
ordered the panther to attack.
Have you control of this panther?
I do have control of this panther.
So go for it.
Can it get there?
It moves 50 feet.
Feet, yes.
Yeah.
Quick little bastard.
It is a panther.
And then it will hit it with a claw attack.
Go for it.
Or try to. And miss. Let's see, what can I do? Eldritch Blasting all the way.
Go for it. That is a hit. And it's another hit. As your Eldritch Blast pierces the skin of this creature, it falls dead on the ground, releasing Shisa from its hug.
Poor baby.
Poor baby.
Why?
No love for.
She's
Now
stop
Albie's
hugging
got
the
a pet,
wildlife.
and they don't want you to get a pet, Shisa.
Went so well last time.
We got 2 more redemptions.
Uh-huh.
Cheers from Xilium. Welcome back.
Yay.
Cheers.
And from Curlikur, I think.
Colleague, yeah.
An advantage for Ben, but only if he says "Thank you, Sugar Daddy."
All right.
Thank you, Sugar Daddy.
I have. That was way too easy, Ben. I mean,
Yeah.
let them sweat a bit. But I believe there is a story behind this.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, we got time, man. I mean,
You are the bard. Let's hear it.
okay. Everybody send their kids to bed, and Ben will tell us a story. All
I'll
right.
Give you 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah, that's all it takes. That said, you see that when the giant snake dies, the baboons, they start to throw something down the hole in your direction. It isn't painful, but it's disgusting, if you know what I mean.
Yes, they're throwing shit at us.
Yeah, well, you know.
Literally.
This reminds me of the time when I spent a lot of time with kobolds and goblins.
Yep.
Not much
that,
different.
that brings memories, yes.
Let's either kill those baboons or let's get out of their way.
Can I see where they are?
The baboons are somewhere here on top, like where there is this hole. Somewhere here, let's say.
Okay. Maybe we should just move on. I was at this door.
Eldritch blast him in the
Yes,
face.
you were at the door. If you Eldritch blast in the direction of the hole, they get scared and they start disappearing. They start getting scars. Yes, Shisa, you were checking that door. You once again did not hear any sounds.
On second thoughts, there's fresh air here. Perhaps you would like to enjoy it.
Yeah. How about we take a break in this room?
Oh yes.
We can actually breathe in here.
Yes. So you can
Sounds like
breathe,
a wonderful idea.
and I can play you my song.
That's a very good idea. We could use this for rehearsal.
Did
Yeah. Yeah.
clearly.
If we're taking a short rest, I will of course play my Song of Rest, which means that everyone will get an extra d6 if they spend hit dice.
Nice.
I will spend 1 because I only have 2 left.
I am going to spend a few as well.
I'm just recovering my spell slots.
Okay, while you are having this chamber, then you have a chance to also have a look at these doors here, and this may interest you, Shisa, because this is a set of double bronze door, and above them there is a plaque,
A plaque. Yeah.
a plaque inlaid with jade that depicts a two-headed serpent. The same as the one you fought not long
Does
before.
it say what his name was?
It does not say what his name was,
Oh.
but clearly it was a sweet, cute name of a pet that would have served you forever.
Speaking of which, how long would it take to skin this snake?
Oh, lucky Shisa has no emotions.
And this
We could
Yeah.
use the skin to make you a fabulous purse or something.
to
I
make
don't.
boots. Yeah, that's
Yes.
An excellent idea.
Yeah. That's my reasoning.
So yeah, but you can get your short rest. I would say that in the meanwhile, what's in the room. Well, there was a fallen block, but it requires a certain strength to move, and as usual, I don't think you guys have it here.
That's a no,
Yeah.
boss.
No,
Let's
that's
not
no
even
go.
try.
No, indeed. No, that's it. Your weakness has precluded you from getting treasure. Okay.
Well,
It's a stone
but
block?
we've got Shadow Spike.
That's the answer I always hear when there is something to move. So you break up the stone, and under the stone you find the bones, the crushed bones of what once belonged probably to two humanoids, but something of their equipment still remains. A pouch tied to the waist of one corpse holds 40 electrum pieces.
Okay.
One of the humans wore a brooch of bronze and green quartz in the shape of a lizard, worth 25 gold pieces. On a bony finger, he had a silver and beryl emerald ring, worth 50 gold pieces. And a silvery dagger, which is actually made of a copper nickel alloy, so many details, worth 10 gold pieces. It's in the left boot of the figure. And then is a scroll case holding a map of the territory in which these ruins are indicated.
Do they
Can
look
I have the
familiar?
map?
And you can definitely have the map. And a rapid a read of this map individuates identifies this place as a jungle called Kbara.
Kbara.
Kbara, yes.
Oh,
Something you never heard before.
Yeah.
our
Man,
character
it's
is
so close
that
to being a-
Eberron?
As a fact, yes.
Yeah, okay.
You know,
Oh.
that's really close to being a cabaret.
A cabaret.
I would much prefer
Sure.
it to be a cabaret.
Interesting.
Okay, and to end all this, a crystal sphere cracked in the catastrophe has rolled into the shadows of some nearby rubble. It is though made of polished quartz, 3 inches in diameter, and its worth 45. So more gold, more gold, more gold. You do not have a bag of holding, right, guys?
Not yet.
Not yet, right? So, okay, we will see later.
We create a bag of holdings from the stomach of the snake.
Of Skrulk. Okay, very well.
Of
Whoa! I can only eat so many gems.
Wait, Skrook, how many gems have you eaten?
How many gems can you eat?
It really depends on how desperate I am to steal some gold from you guys, which isn't very
Well.
desperate.
How about we find out through the scientific method?
Sure, I'll just vomit it up later. Can't be that bad, right?
Something else.
Or something else. We don't talk about that other something else.
No, that's true. Okay, so you have enjoyed your short. Would you like to?
I guess either we open the door that looks like it might lead back sort of the direction we came, or we press forward through the big ones.
Did we check the door down here? To the south?
No, you didn't.
Let's do
Let's
that.
go check it
Can
out.
can we see if there's any gas coming from underneath these doors?
Any gas coming from underneath?
Yeah, like the gas that was inside the temple.
Yes, it is, and it's kind of like filtering and going out through the hole, like a chimney.
So, in all, what about the door in front of Shisa?
You think that if you go through that door, then you'll be back where the poison.
Okay.
There's a door here as well, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one I was trying to listen to before.
That's
I got...
correct.
Ah.
If you guys also listen at this door here, which I want to so desperately call the south door, but I know it isn't. It's the
west.
the
The
west
western door. Yeah.
That's right.
So you can roll a perception check if you want. Well, there doesn't seem to be any sound coming from behind it. Scroll confirms that there is no sound coming from it.
No sound. You
What
want
did
to
you
open
do?
the door, Elvis?
What season is Obus in?
That is a good question.
A good question indeed.
I think you're in, like, was it spring?
He shifts every session.
Yeah, roll for it.
Roll for it. What is your
Actually,
move?
I can get my as well, right?
Nice.
As a
If you
familiar, I can within 100 feet. You can sense through its senses.
want. Sure.
Oh, you're gonna send it up through the hole.
No, just listen at the door. It has advantages on perception checks on hearing.
Go for it.
Where
Look.
is
The bat does not trust Skrulk.
Yeah.
where is it located on character
I'm
sheet?
telling
Sorry,
you, there's
just-
nothing there.
It's wisdom, right?
Yep.
Just do it.
The bat confirms that there is no sound beyond.
I don't hear a thing.
I told you.
Why would he trust an half dragon more than a bat, Scroll?
Why would anyone?
Well, I'm only half a dragon, so I'm only half likely to screw you over. So you
That's
can make half deals with me.
You're not really half a dragon either, to be honest.
I will have you know, I at least have a percentage of dragon in me.
Hmm.
My feelings are hurt.
While you have snake in
Kinda.
you. So,
Yeah.
so what are we going to do?
Hopeless. Open the door.
Our door,
That way.
baby?
Yes.
No? Yes. Yes. As you open the door, the corridor reveals itself in all its magnificence, ushering you to another door. Dun, dun, dun.
A door that looks suspiciously like it leads to a room back the way we came.
Well,
Don't know
maybe.
that.
It could be.
It could
Since
be
you're
a
keeping
really small-
carefully mapping of all plays, yeah, makes sense.
Oh yeah, we have an archaeologist among us. Maybe
Yeah,
he-
and I'm proficient with cartography.
So yeah, so that's fine. So what you are seeing on the map is exactly the beautiful map you are drawing for yourselves.
I still don't trust this place because there's been a trap in almost every corridor.
And this map is so big. Hey Ben, have you
It
shown
is.
our viewers how big is this map?
I can't zoom out all that much, but
No? Okay.
let's. Yes, I can actually. That I can't scroll over further. That's
It's
as
a big
far-
map.
And if you are wondering if I have drawn this map myself, no, I have not. This is something that you find on. And,
so we've been doing this for a while.
yeah, you've been at this for a while. It's true. Okay, so Skrulk, what about this door?
I'm just gonna see if I hear anything. I'm not even gonna check it for a trap.
Well, you do not hear anything.
I open the door.
You open the door. As you open the door, you find this big chamber. The floor of this room is covered with a layer of fine grey dust and ash, 3 inches deep. Across the room, opposite where you entered, is another set of double doors. There are 2 empty alcoves to the north and the south. On small ledges in each corner are pieces of what appear to be broken pottery. Do you move into the room?
Do you
No.
see anything, Stroke?
What?
Do you see anything, Stroke?
I see some broken pots, a lot of ash. Might be a little bit of sand in there. I don't really want to step on this because this place has had some pretty weird stuff, like weird acidic goo on the walls at one point, I think.
Well, given our luck, there's probably a hydra hiding beneath the pottery.
Who knows? You want to send your bat in there and see if there's anything worthwhile?
Yeah, sure.
Because I don't want to risk that being like a quicksand pit or something.
As your bat,
Because a bat will figure out quicksand.
yeah,
There doesn't seem to be anything important in there. I don't have to step in there.
the flapping of its wings start to make the dust and ash swell into the air, and the clouds of dust and ash start to form into shapes. First, from the ash, a dusty phantom assumes the shape of a... Her face is forlorn and tear-streaked. She throws up her hands in despair, rushes into one of the alcoves, and disappears. Immediately afterwards, 2 more dusty phantoms emerge. Mighty warriors armed with jagged-edged swords and bearing fierce countenance. They move to block the doorway opposite the one you just opened, so they are here.
Right.
So 2 warriors with
Two phantom warriors.
swords, or what did you say?
Yeah, they have jagged swords, but they are
jagged,
they are
okay.
equal,
You know,
which doesn't mean much, of course.
Well, yeah, ghosts can still be hurt by Eldritch Blast, I think.
That's a fact, yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, I will try and Eldritch Blast them.
All right, go for it.
We
Welcome,
could just
ghost.
shut this door and walk away.
So Tarling reacts to news the way he knows, blasting it, and you
They
see
were
that
threatening my bat.
it's a fact. Both blasts hit them square in the chest, though it seems that it just passes through them without doing any harm, smashing against the door. And the two phantom warriors, they look even more threateningly in your directions. So they seem to stay there like they are guarding that door.
Should we try the other doors?
Yeah, let's shut this door and never go back in.
I concur.
Yeah,
I agree.
We apologize for the inconvenience. We were just looking for the bathroom. Goodbye.
Sorry, you're a little scary.
It's the other way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shut the door.
Try this door.
5 copper pieces. Okay. So you try that. Sure.
I ready an arrow.
I'll go up close. You didn't hear anything at this door, Shisha?
You did not hear anything at the door.
What?
What is here?
Oh, that's a trap.
That looks like a trap.
It's a trap!
It's not a trap. The walls of this passage glow magenta, painting the corridor with a ghastly hue. After 15 feet, the floor drops away to a pit that fills the hallway ahead. The pit, well, if you get a bit nearer, you can see the pit is 25 feet deep, and 8 large spidery bushes, thorny stems, white leaves, and enormous yellow blossoms grow across its bottom. 5 feet beyond the nearest edge of the pit, there is this bronze bar, as you can see. Several bronze bars. Bronze bar set level with the floor and embedded in the pit walls on either side. Farther out over the pit, you can see similar other bronze rungs, all of them at 5 feet interval. So yeah, in order to cross this room, you would ideally use the bronze rungs to jump from one to one. Then again, thanks to your masterfully crafted map, you know that this will only bring you to a place where you have already been. So it is probably
These
About that
ones.
double door. Yeah.
Good idea.
So we've gotten ghosts, we've gotten pits, and we got whatever that weird polyp thing was. What do you guys think is going to be past this door? Pit of snakes?
No, we had
I
snakes.
would like to check the
Um,
traps. Oh,
go for it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can. That's fine.
I guess not.
It's just a very long corridor.
Scroll, get off me.
You get off me, you're taller. I'm standing here.
It's just a long corridor. There doesn't seem to be anything special about
Sure.
it. Sure.
I will go first, and I will scan for traps. I don't trust long corridors anymore.
Paranoia be your friend.
Uh-huh.
Last long corridor I walked down was bad, I think.
Roll me a investigation.
Safe.
I will.
Without any doubt, Scott can tell.
I'm so confident. I'm gonna go to there.
Yeah, I trust Croak. I mean, come on. He's always been trustworthy.
He has led you this far.
Yes.
I will eat any trap that comes this way, but only because you are my friends, and
But
not because I'm incompetent.
there are none.
Yeah, there's none. So, come on. I don't have to eat any right now, but if I did, I would do it because you're my friend, not because I'm incompetent.
Still keep some distance. I mean, I don't trust him anyway, but I will follow.
Okay. Yeah, fuck it. All the way down the hallway. Come, friends.
You see, when you reach there, you see there is there.
I'm sorry, I missed all that because my headphones decided to stop working. Oh. Alright, yeah. And it's like,
Okay, very well. Okay, Skrog, you keep going up the stairs. You have almost reached the top of the stairs when you see that a sort of statue on a platform with wheels kind of comes forward, not on the stairs itself, but like at the top of the stairs, so it doesn't come crashing down at you. But the statue seems to represent some sort of dragon. And as the platform comes moving forward at the top of the stairs, the dragon head looks down at you and unleashes a stream of steam in your direction. I would like you to make me a Constitution saving throw. 15. Oh,
14.
14. Well, that's just enough to fail. Which would inflict you 8 points of fire damage.
Triggered.
Okay.
And the statue seems to still be there.
Does it stop shooting steam after a while? I will, of course, retreat away from it. I'm not just going to stand there and take steam to the face.
You will not?
No.
Okay.
Aw.
So you go back where
I
you
go
came
back
from.
down. I'm like, guys, cool
Hey, Croak,
statue.
why are you wet?
Cleaning my scales.
Oh.
Don't
They're
go up
shiny.
the stairs.
Oh, really? Why?
I wouldn't suggest it. Trap.
Okay. Staircase.
Is that why you're wet?
Yes.
Can we see the statue from the bottom of the stairs?
Yes, actually, you know what I will do? I will move you to the other map so you can see the statue.
a change of scenery.
Yes.
Ooh, is this map smaller than the last?
Yeah, it feels that way. It's tiny.
It's actually bigger.
It's actually bigger.
It's
But you
bigger on
just
the
know
inside.
it's you're on level 2 of 12.
Oh,
Only 12?
wouldn't that be?
What matters is how you use it, not the size.
You must believe that, right?
Yeah.
Whatever you have to tell yourself.
Sorry, yeah. I mean,
That's why we call something a belief.
Alright, and then we have a couple of animals, right? We have a bat, and we have a panther.
Okay.
Look at our
I'm the
happy
only animal
party
you
of
need.
bench.
So is it like hidden behind a wall?
Okay, basically, yeah, what happened was Skrog saw it coming out of the and breathe on him. Basically, you are not. Wait, maybe I'll put you a bit in the back. Like Skrog noticed when you reach more or less this point of the stairs, that thing came out and breathed on him. Breathed on him.
Breathed.
Yeah.
Breathed.
Breathed. Yeah, spit on him. So yeah. So that's what happened.
I will send my bat up. Just fly up, and does that trigger the trap?
It does not seem to trigger the trap, no.
So it's
Okay.
a pressure plate.
That's good to know.
Can one of us perhaps try to perceive the trap?
Yeah, I will have a
By
look at the
investigating.
stairs.
Okay, you have a look at
see
the stairs.
anything?
You notice that now that you go up the stairs to have a look at them, the steam that the dragon breathed before has left the stairs quite slippery. So I would like you to make me an acrobatics check.
Nice.
If we move onto the stairs, or
Yeah, when you go and check the stairs.
okay.
So yeah, you're there, ready to check the stairs, paddling like with a whoosh, he's like whoosh, falling prone on his head.
Alright, leave that to me.
Go ahead, Casanova.
All right, how far do you want to go, Wada?
How far were you, Skrog?
I'll point out the stair to him.
Skrog was like up until here
I'm gonna stop a little bit before.
before. Okay, very well. So like you're here.
Yeah, and I will investigate the place, although this is not my major. Try what I can.
Well, you have advantage because you know that something there.
Alright. Nah.
Okay, well, no, that's fine. You think that indeed the next 10 feet in front of you are a pressure plate. So if you could just jump over it, that would be fine.
Or get Skrog to disable it, maybe?
Or get Skrog to disable it.
Skrog. Why did you disable that thing?
Alright, just point me to the mechanism.
More or less here in this area. Maybe you could have a closer look.
Yep, I'll head on up. An acrobatics check?
An acrobatics check, yes.
13.
No problem for you. You get there, and if you want, you can try to deactivate the trap
What
with your
check would
tips
that be?
tools.
Thieves tool. 20.
Very well. You think you have managed to find the right mechanism, and you don't think it will activate again?
Turn it like that. Alright, I think I got it. I'm pretty sure I got it.
Wait. Let's go back a little bit and throw a backpack or something heavy on it just to make sure.
All right.
Okay.
So you step back again, you throw a backpack on it, and it does not seem to trigger.
Okay, cool.
Skrulk, happy with himself, kind of like polishes the signet ring he's been carrying around with him since the first adventure.
All right.
I totally didn't steal it from that dead body of that lady.
You totally didn't, my friend.
Her family were douchebags anyway.
I still don't know what happened. I just know you guys weren't there when I got there.
I would like to try and climb the stairs.
All right. You can also make me an acrobatics check. That's fine.
Upwards.
Yeah. But in the end, you know, if you go very
cast-
slowly on the
I will
stairs.
cast fly on myself.
Oh,
and
nice.
Make my way up. I'm not
Right.
falling on my ass a second time.
Hey.
It's not at all.
What is your
riveting.
flying pose, Talin? Is it like this?
Like what?
Like with your arms crossed, Magneto
yeah.
style,
It's
and
like,
then
it's like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Like Magneto, that sounds
Yeah.
about right. Yeah.
Okay, very well.
I can't move myself.
You can't.
No.
Why is that?
I don't know. I cannot move my token.
Oh, you should be able to.
You were being cursed by Shadow Throne.
Probably.
Maybe you should pray to Shadow Throne that you can move again soon.
At this higher level, is there still the poison air?
The poison air has
Thank
stopped
you.
here.
Good.
You still cannot move it?
No, for some reason. Wait. Okay.
Okay.
Not when I click on it. I have to click like next to it now.
Really?
Maybe
Yeah.
you should
Okay.
refresh your roll 20.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Right. A long corridor. More corridors.
Oh no.
Go up to the corner. Peek around. Up ahead is a T-junction, it seems, guys.
Yep.
Can we try to move stealthily, perhaps?
Sure.
I was thinking the same exact thing. Who wants to go with me?
You can make me a party stealth. Talling with advantage because it's flying.
Do I need to roll
Okay.
separately for the panther?
Scroll.
Yeah.
God.
Okay.
How can you do that? A 1 and a 3.
It's a good thing.
But
My
the rest
stealth
of-
has a good modifier, so it's not terrible.
Look at the rest of us, though.
Look, I'm
All right.
still
I would
covered in
say
water.
as a party. So yeah, you are pretty stealthy as you proceed down the corridor.
Who wants to go up and check the T-junction with me?
Oh, I will.
Okay,
Let
I'll
me-
check up, you check down, which I guess for us would be left or right, but...
Yes. Good. Go ahead. Check it out.
There's some dirt on the ground.
Is that
Well,
all?
in fact, more than dirt, it looks to you, Albis, as a pile of golden coins heaped on the floor. And on top of the gold rests this. There is a skull missing its lower jaw.
Agreed.
There's some dirty coins there.
Coins. This girl peeks over. It's like,
Yes. Put them in the sack. Come
do
on,
we go for it,
Skunk.
Albus?
Yes, you go for it, Albus. Put it in the sack.
So you seem to really want to go for it. I almost guarantee you it's a trap. but
Give me the sack. I will put it in the sack.
Well,
I love doing that for you.
Have a look
Maybe
at
those
it.
coins are cursed.
What if?
I don't know. Just feels strange.
I think can any of you guys detect magic?
I can mage hand it.
I might be able to
Ah.
detect magic.
Oh yeah, actually I have mage hand too.
I have
no, I don't have
magic.
mage hand. I have message. I lied.
I have
You
detect
lied.
magic, but
Why
I
did
didn't
you
get-
lie?
I saw the M, and I'm so used to having mage hand. My mind said mage hand, but it's actually message.
Okay. Alright.
If you give me 10 minutes, I can detect the magic.
Let's just.
We can just take the risk. I mean, we've taken the risk on everything else.
Okay, off you go, Stroke. Go
I
fetch
get to
the
keep the biggest
coins
share.
for Auntie Shiz.
And I will use my mage hand. That was a good idea. 30 feet. Yeah. It's just coins, right?
And a
Yes,
skull.
it looks like
I will try to pick up the skull with my mage.
the skull. The skull is missing its lower jaw. You pick it up with your mage hand. In the right eye socket, a black spider has made a hole. There are several bones piled with the coins, and the hilt of a broken sword thrust up from the mass. Okay, so anyhow, you pick up the skull, which is
Something like
there
that.
with you.
Yeah. Okay. The spider, does it look like it would be harmful or?
No, it's just a normal spider.
It's a normal poisonous spider.
Yes.
Bring that spider over here.
Okay.
It looks like a cute snack.
Nope.
Damn it.
I will feed it to my bat.
Oh, I
The bat eats it up.
This has been a good boy.
gonna come to this corner. I'm gonna peek around it.
And I will pick up what else? A sword hilt. Yeah, let's pick
There
that
was
up.
sword hilt. You pick up the sword hilt with your. It comes free and gets to.
Was it only a hilt?
It was the hilt with a little bit of blade tied. Not much.
Well, this looks busted.
It is.
Doesn't look like a historical artifact either or anything.
Not really. No.
Okay. Yeah, then a handful of coins, I guess.
Okay. When you touch a handful of coins, you see that it looks like the coins were covered with yellow, in some way, and so when you touch the coins, when you grab the coins, they kind of there's a puff of this cloud emitting from the coins up to 10 feet, which means just about where
I will
Scroll
jump
is.
back.
Scroll,
Damn it!
Scroll, as these yellow spores come to you, I would like you to make me a Constitution saving throw,
Damn it! Damn it!
which you promptly fail.
Damn it!
Scroll.
So you suffer 16 points of poison damage.
Oh, I
From
thought
the-
you said 60.
No, 16. And you are poisoned.
What's wrong with little Scrokey? You look ill.
Yeah, he looks a bit.
Stroke will step back, coughing, like waving his hand in front of his mouth, like you could have waited until I checked the corner.
I told you I was
I look at
staying back and
I look at Shisa.
reaching in. You were the one moving close.
I'll
Still.
take that bet.
Yeah.
And Shisa,
Yes.
as you pass by the corridor, you seem to notice something on this wall.
Oh.
Yeah, and you think that the wall is actually some sort of secret passage.
Oh, very nice. Do you guys see that? Ooh.
In fact,
Swamp.
no one else, I think. No, yeah, only Shisa, yeah.
Can I try and figure out how to open it?
Yeah, you just need to push it.
Okay. Then I will push it. And then
It's
I'll
over
just
there.
casually turn around and just sort of like flick Scroll on the back of the head to deliver
Yeah.
a cure wounds.
A cure wounds. Okay, nice. So, Skulk, you are cured, but at the start of your turn, you suffer 9 points exactly 9 points of poison damage. But at the end of your turn, you can repeat the saving throw. The Constitution
I'm gonna
saving.
fail again. Oh shit!
Luckily
No.
for you, you succeeded. Otherwise, this thing would have slowly
I
killed.
throw 5 goals at Shisa.
What happened? Bats went around.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, at this point, me being a spiteful bastard, I just want to go throw myself on some spikes. Just a spite Shisa.
You mean it's not a spiteful, a spikeful bastard.
Both work. Whatever makes you lose that 5 gold. I'm just joking.
Oh god.
Okay, so yeah, nobody entered this room. In fact, okay, very well.
Well,
was, was that the DM goading you?
We will. Sheets will happily go and have a look before she explores the secret passage.
Okay, Shida, you disturbed this yellow mold. Clearly, you don't care because you're immune to poison. But you do see a stain of blood here. A stain of blood going into the wall.
Oh, is there perhaps another secret there?
Perhaps so. In fact, once you get there, it is very easy to realize that there is another secret passage
Uh-huh.
leading this way.
Gonna pop in and just have a look. Ooh. It's the start of a tunnel.
It could be.
Well, there's also this one. Oh,
True.
So yeah, you seem to have several choices.
What does this look like at the end of the hall? It looks like there's something.
Yeah, it's true, right? It should be some. Okay, beyond the secret door, the passage bends around to the left, and at the end of the narrow corridor hangs an ornate mirror, and there is a door set in the eastern wall next to it. So here is a mirror, and then there is a door.
Can I see my reflection in the mirror from here?
It's kind of dark, right? I don't think you are bringing light unless you are Holbis, so...
I mean, yeah, so it's dim light, I guess.
No, there is no... yeah, for you it's dim light. Yeah, you would...
Okay. There's a mirror in here. I must admire myself.
I must. Okay. Okay, you go there, look at yourself in the mirror, and in fact, you do see yourself. I would also like you to make me a intro.
God damn it! Wait, this is
knew it.
another freaking mirror of life trapping
Not
again.
just
It's like-
anything.
Guys, old school adventure, everything is...
First we're attacked by furnitures.
Sorry, what
Exactly.
kind of a save
Then
was
by
that?
a
gold.
wisdom save.
Oh, I'm good at those.
She said. Okay, very well.
I think I'm going
You-
on a vacation.
Don't worry, don't worry. Okay, so what happens is, as you look at the mirror, you see this feathered warrior emerging from the mirror and try to strike you with his blade.
Ooh.
It's a mirror,
For
man.
an 18, which would have hit you, unless you wanna...
I would like to. Ooh, I don't have that many. I'll still shield.
Okay, very well.
I don't want to embarrass myself.
So yeah, you use your
Last first level spell.
your shield. Oh yeah, okay, well, and you parry the attack of the warrior, which is still there though. You'll also on the map. So
Mm-hmm. Then I shall fight him. Oh, that's a vampire-looking warrior.
yeah, you probably
Mirror
met
man.
something like this. Okay, maybe initiative.
Oh dear. I'm a bit nervous about that token in particular. Let's see, we need to get the turn order up for our friends at home.
Are we all here? We missed one.
Almost. There we are.
Okay, Noada, you are a bit. Well, Shisa is gone. You don't really hear anything, but yeah, she's been gone for some time. What would you like to do?
Can I run twice my movement to get
Of
here?
course you can. Sure.
I'm doing this. Lightning speed. That's it. Do I still have an action left? No, I don't think so, right?
No, you have a bonus action if there is anything.
Just a bonus action. Then we still have something. Just make sure about that. As a bonus action, you can say shot as a bonus action. No, I don't think so. No, I think I'm done.
Okay.
No, nothing more I can do, but I can inform the rest of the party of what's happening.
What do you inform them about?
Shisa, what the hell are you doing? Come on, we're waiting for you.
I'm being attacked.
By what?
I do not have time to reply. I shall strike this creature with Shadow Spike.
Creature!
And I will use my booming blade, of course.
Go for it.
Let's see. Do the big
I imagine this Silver Surfer just came out of that
Oops,
mirror and just tried
sorry.
to kill you.
Shadow Spike. There we go. So a 22.
A 22 would be a hit.
So all of you guys are going to hear her operatic voice. I rolled that one first, so that's a 25 damage.
25.
Yes.
Nice.
And as... I can't really push it anyway, so okay, I'll just leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Scroak.
Is that poison cloud gone?
Poison cloud. Well, I mean, it is dissipated momentarily, but if you go near those coins, it may reappear. Don't Wanda also pass by those coins?
Yep, I did.
No, that's fine. I mean, you need to really touch the coins.
No, I'm not greedy, so
Yeah.
I don't care.
Scroak.
You're
Nice.
really not. In fact, where did you get those 5 gold from?
From what's in my in my purse, which is probably what has been shared so far. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not greedy. It doesn't mean I'm not gonna take my share of stuff. Yeah, whatever.
I know you're not greedy, I'm just hassling you. You're very affordable as an agent.
You move twice, Scroak, or?
Cunning action. So I use a bonus action to dash.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
Croak,
come...
something wrong. She's not moving. Look, she looks gone. Look.
Can I see the man in front of her?
No.
No. This is a question for you guys because I don't quite know the answer to this. If you use a bonus action to dash, can you still use your action to
Yes.
dash again?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I did not know the rule on that. I'm just gonna dash again.
Mhm.
Alright, so I can get 1 square away. Nisha, come on! What are you looking at?
I'm busy defending myself.
You don't hear her, Scroak.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
I'll be.
My turn.
Okay. Go check it out.
What the hell is going on? This feels like an early edition trap.
The panther moves. Well, yeah, she sees what the others saw.
And I will dash myself.
Okay, Shisa, the warrior attacks you again
Mm-hmm.
for 12, so this time misses you. Talon.
Yeah.
Mage hand coins.
No, I'm staying away from the coins. Uh, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of hard to move in here in this tiny tunnel.
Yeah, it is.
Big people
Uh,
problems. Quite spacious for me.
Like, leaning around the corner. Do I have visual of him at least?
At who?
At the guy attacking Shisa.
You don't see any guy attacking Shisa.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Fighting myself.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know.
What do we see?
You only see Shisa there in the mirror, transfixed and paralyzed, and not doing anything.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll throw a fairy fire at her.
That's good. Go for it. Okay, she's paralyzed, so I think that she automatically failed the dexterity throw. She's surrounded by fairy fire, making
I'm
her
not paralyzed. I'm in a fight.
much more visible. Zuada,
Do I have a visual of what's in front of her, or she's just like?
you see a mirror. In
Can
front of her.
I ricochet an arrow from the wall to the mirror?
You can do that, yeah, sure.
Cool, awesome.
Oh,
Hey man,
Roll a attack roll. Okay, you see that you throw an arrow at the mirror, smashing the mirror. Shisa, you don't see the warrior in front of you anymore. You all see Shisa snapping out of her paralysis, and you are all there.
So the question is, did I use that spell slot or not?
Yeah, you did.
So, Skrulk's gonna finish what he was going to do, and he's just gonna climb straight up Shisha's back, get on her
What?
shoulder, and just kind of shake her head a little bit. You okay? Hey,
Stop that! Get off me,
what? You look
Lee.
transfixed.
I'm
Sure,
fine.
Skrulk is not moving off of her shoulders.
Did you see that creature?
I mean,
I didn't see anything.
all we saw was you staring at that mirror in front of you. That's all. That's all we saw.
you
Fine.
need to have,
Hmm.
you need to have better opinion.
You
of
really
yourself.
like looking into a mirror, right?
I love it.
Now that you are so near to the door, you notice that the door seems to be very heavy, and it has many glyphs carved upon it. In the center of the door is carved an eagle killing a serpent, and two stone warriors dressed in loincloths and wearing panther masks are sculpted into the doorposts.
Let's get the panther to open it.
Okay.
I mean,
Sure, let him use his hands to.
These opposable thumbs to do that.
Yes.
Hey, he's stronger than a lot of us.
Yes.
That's probably true.
That's true.
look, if this door doesn't open and I can't lockpick it, I'll pull out the bracelet.
Hey,
Shatter
Shisa,
spike always works.
maybe that's a good idea. Hey, Panther, can you open the door for us?
Sure, she will. I mean, she can push the door if that's what.
I need to make a strength check.
No, it's fine. Beyond the door is a
Other
wide
doors?
foyer, foie gras,
Foyer.
a foyer that leads
Foyer.
into foie gras, into a circular room. On the south wall of this hall, here. So here. On the south wall of this hall is a jade death mask affixed at chest height. Taking up the middle of the chamber is a cross-shaped dais with sets of stairs leading up to it along each of the floor ends. In the center of the dais rises a cylindrical structure that appears to be made of transparent walls of crystal enclosing an oddly carved stone pillar. The stairs that face the room entrance are carved with the heads of many gods. The steps on the north side are blood-stained, and atop the landing stands a statue of a warrior. The stairs to the east across the room are partly obscured by shadow, and the southern staircase is luminescent, appearing to change color in the light. Jeez. Maybe I should write it down.
Yeah, maybe.
Text. So what did we say? We said the ones facing the room entrance are carved with heads of gods.
From what I heard, I don't like this room, and I think we should leave it alone.
Wow. Did I pick the... Okay. The steps on the north side are blood-stained.
So we're over here.
Oh, this one's right. Okay. And the stairs to the east are obscured by shadows. So here. And the last set, it's in the light, luminescent and in the light. What does this all mean? Okay. Tucked into each nook where the arms of the cross come together is a low shelf which are placed small offerings. Silver bracelets, earrings, neck collars, anklets, piles of coral beads, and silver and jade statuettes. That would be these shelves here in the corners.
Okay.
Okay? So, death mask, pyramid, weird pillar here on top, and the stairs are all colored some different way. It smells like a big trap, right?
I don't trust it.
It smells like a riddle.
Or like a riddle indeed.
Riddles are just traps in disguise.
Can I investigate the death mask to see if it's trapped somehow?
So, you go and check the death mask.
Making fast of
Roll
them.
me investigation check.
Oh! Hey!
Okay. You see that the mask is actually hanging on some kind of lever, and lifting it off the wall, raise the lever and probably set some trap.
Does it look like there is some, like we could potentially do the Indiana Jones switch?
Yes, you could. Clearly, you could.
What are we
Like
hanging
that.
on the lever, though?
We could get that skull from out on that treasure pile.
For example, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
She's just not
Use
worried
it as
about
a
it.
coat rack.
Albis, where are you going?
Ironically, that's going to make things worse when I go to pick up the skull.
So yeah, Albis is the right 10 feet away from Poison's cloud, so that's fine. You take the skull, so you go
Just
back
make it
there,
work.
and you make the switcheroo. The mask itself is worth 25 gold.
Aww.
I'm just gonna curl up in this hallway and hope whatever happens doesn't hurt me. Don't be a big explosion. Don't be a big explosion. Don't be a big explosion.
Jade mask, 25 gold. Okay.
Okay,
Nothing
so yeah,
happens.
the jade mask seemed to be... There are the stairs, here there are all these corners. You don't have to climb the stairs to access those.
So are there already offerings there?
There is several offerings. There is a saying that bracelets, earrings, neck collars, anklets, coral beads, and silver and jade statuette.
Oh.
I think that's probably
We
going to
have
be worth.
another redemption for scroll an advantage from Xilium.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to need it.
So,
You are a blessed human being.
what is the thing in the middle? Sorry,
So I think in the middle,
is that the pyramid?
it was this weird cylindrical structure that appears to be made of transparent walls of crystal enclosing an oddly carved stone pillar.
Okay. So, But I'll go forward and look at how valuable the offerings are.
The offerings. So yeah, there is a lot of stuff. You want to take them, or you want to just them, or
You can take some things.
No, wait.
So,
Wanda, you have an idea, or
Okay. Or there's some sort of, I mean, the offerings are all scattered at the four corners, right?
they're like here. These are actually shelves,
mhm.
and on these shelves there is the offering. So there are 4 shelves: 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
And there are all these silver stuff, jade statuettes.
Okay.
Probably worth a few hundred.
Are there pressure plates on those four corners with the offerings? Is it pressure sensitive? It's the
Roll
first
me
thing I
an
want to know.
investigation check.
I mean, the fact that I don't know doesn't mean that somebody else might not know that, because investigation is
Yeah,
not
of
my
course.
major.
But
But it's just a thought.
so you do notice Nuada looking around. If somebody else wants to do the same,
I will check for traps.
go for it.
Scroll will peek in. Yeah?
Ah! I would like to use my advantage, please.
Sure.
Is that a reroll or is that the 22?
Yeah, it will be a reroll. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you have to say something about sugar daddies.
I already did.
You did.
I thought you had to say it when you use.
Colleague, you are my sugar daddy. Rolling.
I hear this
But
story.
we want to know the story behind it. Okay.
There's no story behind it.
Yeah, right. She said. So you don't think that there is any trap there, Shisa?
Looks like we're good to go.
Well, wait. You do perceive some sort of magical aura around these items.
Ah.
Okay, what symbolizes one? We have light.
So these are just stairs, right?
Those are stairs. These ones are breathing in light. Some ones are breathing in light. These ones are covered in shadows. These ones are dirty with blood. And these ones are carved in the shape of God.
Dirty with blood.
These one are the one with blood.
Yeah, but dirty with blood or...
Dirty with blood, yeah.
I wonder if we have to do an opposite thing. So, like, go to the shadows and light a candle or...
I'm still shedding light normally.
Okay. Does that have any effect?
What is it that you do?
I still have light cast on me.
Okay. That's fine.
Oh well, at least I should be. I should.
Alright, if we're going to
thank-
spend some time here anyway, I'm going to start concentrating on a detect magic spell.
Alright.
See
Okay,
if-
while you do that, I will just pet the panther.
Alright.
I'm
He's
gonna
a
move
good
back out of that
boy.
room.
So that's
I don't
going to
trust
take
it.
10 minutes unless anyone's got any objections.
I ain't got any idea what to do here.
Okay.
So,
I will just be examining some of the art pieces there then when while she's casting her magic.
You examine some of the art pieces, like the offering.
Yeah, or like the mask is hidden away, I guess.
Yeah, she's a toolkit, but I guess.
Yeah, just with my historical knowledge, see if I can make any sense of them.
Roll me a history check. The mask seems to be a death mask, so clearly related to some sort of death god, and somehow you find the same iconography, the same symbols that you recognize you already seen in the realm of Shadow Throne when you were there one time.
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah, I'm guessing this temple was once dedicated to Shadow Throne.
That is significant. The coin could be here. What is the detect magic showing?
The detect magic shows that there is some magic near the door. There is some magic. Clearly, there is magic all around this altar days and pillar and
But
everything.
the schools. What schools?
What schools? I would say transmutation, door, abjuration and necromancy on the days.
That's not good if there's all that different kind of magic.
Maybe try the mask. I mean, it was hanging in here for a reason.
Yes.
And also an aura of evocation coming the crystal cylinder here.
Okay. Alright, well, I will put on the mask and see if I can see anything different.
You put on the mask. When you put on the mask, you hear the door bang shut.
I can fix this.
I can fix this. Right.
Okay.
That was interesting.
Wait, I wanna shut.
Guys?
Mm-hmm.
And then you see that the strange pillar inside the crystal cylinder starts to move. And in fact, it wasn't a pillar, but it was kind of like a coiled serpent with feathered wings.
Oh god.
Oh, Jesus.
It's Quetzalcoatl, isn't it?
It's exactly what I was thinking.
It's a Kotal.
Although it's still inside the cylinder, but you hear a voice seemingly coming from everywhere, not specifically from the cylinder. And the voice says, "Interloper, you have trespassed on my secret chamber. For this affront, retribution has already begun, for you are now breathing a toxic gas which will kill you shortly. It is possible your actions were not from malice or greed, but just idle curiosity. Therefore, you will find a cure upon the stone in the middle of the days. If you can solve the puzzle to reach it by the proper route, choose your path wisely and act quickly."
Damn it. Okay.
Shitsa, you felt quite cocky when he said toxic gas, because you know you are immune to poison, but almost immediately as his words end, you also start to feel weaker.
Acid.
There must be something else in the air.
Motherfucker.
It must be love.
Okay.
I'm glad I'm not in there.
So what did he say? What did he say again? Because he gave us a hint. I'm sure of it. What did he say?
Solve the puzzle in the correct order.
Yeah. Okay.
Did he say the correct order or the correct way or
Correct path.
Correct
correct
path.
path? Okay. So there's 4 paths up there, so I'm guessing only one of them is right.
He said something. What was the sentence again? The complete sentence. What did he
I
say?
will repeat it for you.
Thank you. Wait.
He said, "You will find a cure upon the stone in the middle of the days. If you can solve the puzzle to reach it by the proper route, choose your path wisely and act quickly.
But if this is Shadow Throne, I'm gonna take the Shadow Stairs.
You wanna take the shadow stairs."
Come on, Sugar Daddy, I need some more help.
If you can solve the riddle in the middle of the day. That's what he said, right?
So the shadow stairs, that will be the eastern stairs, right? Yes, the one shrouded in dim light.
In the middle of the day.
Well, there's nobody with light here, right? Right, right.
No, I have
Oh,
dark
Obis-
vision.
No, I
Adelaide.
just wanted to describe you.
Obis is at the other side of the door.
That's a fact. Okay, but anyhow, it doesn't matter. So, Shiza, you start climbing up the stairs that were hidden in shadows. And you see that you reach more or less like the middle of the stairs, and then it feels to you like you're just stepping on shadows, like they are not there. And you fall down with your ramp on the stairs behind you for 5 points damage. You don't reach the top of the days, you just reach the end of the thing.
Wait.
Wada, you could
Wait.
teleport.
This
right?
is... Yes, I can. Unless I've used it. Wait, can I do that? Because I know I used it, but can I do that once a day, once whatever, once an encounter? Let me just check.
I think it's once a day.
Magic unoccupied space. You can do this until... No, I need to do a long rest before. Wait. So shadow was east.
I
Shadow
still have a spell slot. My
east. If that east, west. I'll take the path of light. Like midday.
So you will go on this side. Yes. Okay,
Just each take a different path.
those stairs constantly change color with the light. You start climbing up.
Wait,
And-
I'm I'm starting climbing out, but I try to see a pattern that would have anything to do with the passing of the day, like rising sun and midday and
All right.
sunset.
Okay, Nuada, I would like you to make me a wisdom save. Very well. So Nuada, you see that pattern and you start climbing the stairs, and suddenly all around you, you have this feeling that it is dawn. The sun has just come out, and the stair proceeds for miles and miles and miles. But you know what you have to do. You just have to climb this stair for the whole day, and you go there and you keep climbing up as dawn turns into midday, and then after that, Shisa and Talin, you see Wanda stepping on the first step, then going down, then stepping, then going down, then stepping, and he keeps doing this and this, like he really means it.
move away there, Nwada.
Is there a bit of 80s like gym music going on in the background?
Yeah.
And one, and two,
Okay.
and one, and two.
Do I actually hear
Now
them, or
slide.
You don't hear them, no.
I keep doing my thing. I'm sure of it.
Well, I'll try and
The
shake him out
mage
of
hand
it.
can't really attack, but kind of like giving a bitch slap.
You can, yes. Okay, so you... Oh! Nuada snaps out of it, and you realize you are still at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay, that was strange. Really strange.
I'll say.
Hey, Obelisk.
I will. How high was this daze?
It's like 3 meters.
I will cast Misty Step to try and teleport to the top.
That is
Alright.
so not the correct path.
You do that, and it works. The thing is, on top of the days, waiting by the side of the blood stairs, there was this statue of this warrior. As you reach the days, the statue of that warrior turns in your direction.
Okay.
Turns in your direction with very evil intentions. Well, violent intentions. Comes
Like-
at you.
What does it look like?
It looks like a statue of a.
You cut out there.
Do you hear me?
Yes, we.
Okay,
hear
like
you.
the picture, like armor with.
It looks like an empty.
Oh.
And I would like you, you three in the room to roll me an initiative. Unless those outside want to do something to try and get in.
Well, actually, I don't know if I can do that because I have to expend 3 charges of petrified to get to that spell.
That's up to you guys. Nuada, you noticed that Tarling has
Don't do that.
reached the top of the days, but the statue it's about to go there and smack him hard.
No, it's not.
So I'm actually standing here, right?
So Nuada, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna shoot 2 arrows at the statue.
Okay. But wait, you are down there. In fact, you
Oh,
don't
right,
even
yes.
see it. Yeah.
No, I don't see
Unless
it.
you go around. If you put yourself here,
Yeah, I could do that eventually, but then I'm at range. Fuck it, it's the other way dead anyway.
to still be range, because he's like 3 meters on top of you.
All right.
You will have some cover because he's behind
Okay.
the. But you can try.
All right.
25 definitely hits.
All right, and I think as a bonus action I can do a this thing.
The D4 thing, yeah.
Yes. So up.
Nice.
And I can still shoot a second arrow, right?
That's correct. This arrow actually misses.
Ooh.
Okay.
Shisa, you are on the side of the stairs with the blood, which were guarded by this wood. What would you like to do?
I will try and climb the stairs to get to this warrior.
Alright. In fact, ascending the stairs with the blood, it's the right path, and nothing stops you from doing it, so you can reach
Ah.
the warrior.
In which case, I will booming blade him with Shatter Spike.
Go for it.
26.
That is not bad, it's a hit.
For 25 damage.
Nice.
10 of which is thunder.
Mm-hmm.
And I will actually use. You said it's 3 meters?
3 meters high, yeah.
Okay, so that's 10 feet.
Yeah.
So I will use one of my bardic inspirations
Uh-huh.
to use one of my blade flourishes.
Mm-hmm.
And the one I will use is my mobile flourish. which let's see. I think I can get it to print out there. So I roll the die.
Yeah.
That's the extra damage. Ah.
Oh well, that's something.
And I push the. Let's see. I push him 5 feet away from me.
Okay. So let's say he will drop next to Nwada there.
Does he
And
take
he will
full
suffer.
damage? Yes.
Yes, he does. Yeah. 1d6.
Okay. And because he well, he hasn't moved voluntarily yet, so.
No.
But if he does move to attack me, then he's going to take the extra
Suffer
booming
damage.
blade damage. Yes.
Okay, very well. So yeah, he's down there. He will, in fact, go up. So Nwada, you can make him an attack for unarmed because you had your bow in your hands,
And he takes 7 points of damage.
and he will take another 7 points of damage. You miss
is a
him
miss.
with your attack opportunity. He will take his sword, smack it at Shisa. For a 9 and an 11, so you promptly parry attacks, avoid them in some way. Talon,
I've used all of my spell slots, so I will stick with Eldritch Blast twice.
go for it. That is a miss, and that is a miss.
Ah, yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah. Nuada,
All right. I come here, I grab my spear, and I'm going to go for it.
that is a hit.
22, that is a hit, and as a bonus action, I have still my unarmed attack.
Do you have any key?
That's also a hit. In fact, with your last hit, smack him, and the armor crumbles to pieces.
Shoryuken!
Again, just under your feet. Okay, as this happens, you hear the feathered serpent inside the pillar speaking again. And it says, "So, you have passed the first test. Perhaps you are not the fools you first seemed, but it will take the best tool of your most clever person to breach the crystal walls. Your time is running out." And it says your time is running out. You really feel like a wave of fatigue washing over. Somehow, you feel that your moments are counted.
There is no fatigue, there is only the path of the Kensei. You can try.
So, touch it with the best tool.
He said the best tool of your most clever person.
probably
I think
Tom.
I'm the most clever of us.
Is it?
I'm not that smart.
It's
Smart
definitely
enough.
not me. I think
Can
it's the
I-
guy who stayed outside.
What? Thank you. I will touch it with the pen that I was drawing my map with.
Oh, nice.
I'm proficient with those tools, so that's my best tool of my brightest person.
All right. You see that when you do that, a gap appears into the crystal ceiling. And you can actually see that there is a glyph beyond the crystal wall. The gap is only just big enough to put, let's say, an hand in it. And you see that there is this bottle you can see through the gap beyond the crystal wall. At the same time, on the side of the glyph hatched, and then you hear the voice of the creature speaking once again, and it says, "So you have reached my altar, but your time is nearly exhausted, and the cure is beyond your reach. Trust your soul to the gods, foolish mortals. So you clearly see this hole, and you can just put your hand in and grab the bottle.
Um,
Can I transform
can I
into a
use
snake and
my
get in there?
mage hand for that?
Okay, one at a time.
Sorry.
Talin,
Can I use my mage hand for that?
you can if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Right.
use your mage hand, and you see that even though the mage hand does not go through that hole.
Oh. Hmm.
Can I try to... Oh, we've already established if I'm a medium snake, I can't squeeze in, right?
In that hole?
Mm.
Well, yeah, you could.
I will try this.
Okay, the thing is, when you turn into a snake, and when you try to squeeze into the hole, it looks as if there is like a wall of force in front of the hole. That's why nothing can get through.
Okay. Well, then I suppose it's a case of going to the gods here. What do the gods appear to be?
The gods appear to be several different gods of this weird culture you have seen so far. Thing is, when you step on those stairs, all the heads of the gods, they just start gibbering and chattering, making it very confusing to stand near them.
Okay. In which case, I guess it's like...
But wasn't there a gap where we can put a hand?
Yes, but
Yeah.
apparently
But
in the
it's-
gap
it-
there is from the gap just for you to see that there is a bottle behind it, but it's a wall of force.
Alright, then I will try to reach for it, saying... Shadow Throne, guide my hand.
Oh my god.
Okay. As you mention the name of Shadow Throne, you see that the wall of force is not there anymore.
Ha ha!
Reach the bottle. As you reach the bottle, from the crystal pillar, the feathered serpent comes in out, spreading its wings and looking down at you and saying, "Well done. You have deserved the cure. Drink fast before it's too late."
She'll drink a gulp, hand it to Nuada.
Tarlin is next to you, him first.
Really? She hands it to Talon.
Yeah. I'll have a gulp.
And
Okay.
I have a last little gulp.
Very well. So you all feel much better.
So here,
You also feel that the door opens up, so you guys, Alvis and Scroll, can see them in front of this giant, this feathered snake. And he seems to be there, just hovering on top of a pillar. And
Whoa,
then
what is that?
he looks down at all of you, and he says, have we a quarrel to settle, or shall we share? Shall we go our separate ways?
no quarrel.
Tell
quarrel,
us what you know of Shadow Throne.
Shadow Throne, you say? What I know of Shadow Throne is you would do much better to stay away from him. For he is not only the god of death, he is a god that craves death.
So do all the gods. What's so weird about that?
Yeah.
Serpent thing. You say stay away from it, but what if you have happened to had a run-in that you're kind of soulbound to him for a little bit?
For
What?
a little bit.
Shadow Throne is dangerous.
We live
You
for
will need
danger.
powerful friends if you want to survive
Oh, well,
your
they have
dealings
me.
with him.
About that, guys, there is something I have to tell you.
No.
Oh,
What is it?
I've got a plan.
Ooh.
I will explain that to you when we are around the campfire, if we make it.
are you servants of Shadowtron, or are you enemies of Shadowtron?
Neither enemies, no friend.
Technically,
Acquaintances.
yes. We're kind of.
Acquaintances, yes.
Not really. We're
I
kind
don't.
of
I don't
dicks.
serve any gods.
I will
Well-
show my coin and
When
see if
he-
it gets a reaction.
Yeah, there is definitely a reaction. The snake looks at it, and he says, "You have bound yourselves to him more than is healthy for you. You will need all the help you can get, and you did get me out of this prison. So you see that the crystal walls integrate completely, and some items can be seen on the days where the serpent was coiled about. We will not meet again, but maybe this will be a little help for you."
Okay.
And then you see him like slowly first emanating a multicolored light from his wing scales. Then the light comes imploding to himself until he's not there anymore. Now, what he has left you is 3 items.
Okay.
A thing. What is it? First of all, there is a scale. You know, something to balance things on it. One pen. On one pen there are celestial symbols, and on the other pen there are fiendish symbols.
Okay.
Clearly something. Another item, it's a mirror. And the last item, it's a jewel, a periapt.
Okay. I have not been hit, so do I technically still have the concentration up on my detect magic?
Sure. All 3 items are magic.
Okay. So one more time, there was.
So
the
there was a
scales.
scale, there was a mirror, and there was a periapt.
Okay, and Shisa will turn to Talon and say, "Perhaps we are in need of your skills." Oh wait, hang on. Maybe she has identifier. I forget she's a bard. What? I don't have it. Nope.
I could identify them later on. Takes me a while.
10 minutes each, right?
Yeah, I can only cast it as a ritual.
Okay. Well, that seems to not entirely have been wasteful. Perhaps we can continue on.
What's how did you pronounce it?
Periapt?
Periapt, yeah.
What's that anyway?
It's like a jewel, like a necklace.
Ah, okay. Oh.
Do touching any of the items do anything?
Yeah, that's the question. Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'll
you
take the
those
hit and I'll
items.
touch them first if nobody wants to.
I
You
think
end-
they've been
You
offered
end
as a
up with
gift,
herpes.
so-
Yeah, but that was also offered by a gift that did what it did OOC to you guys. Could be a trap. As a trap master, if you guys want, I will touch the stuff first.
Yeah, you can touch it first. It's fine.
Why don't we leave this chamber and you can touch the other treasures that are here?
Okay.
Because these
Sure.
are clearly gifts. And she'll take the stuff that's on the pedestal and put it in the group flute.
All right.
And you go, stroke.
So we're. Yeah, sorry. What do you want to do?
Sending
that,
Skro- I was going to send in Stroke after the other treasures, the non-magical ones.
Yeah, all the offerings.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll just start taking it.
Yeah, well, it's miscellaneous items. There, it's all of 450.
450.
Yes.
Okay, well, that was worth taking. So
Guys,
just
have
put
to
it
have
in gold.
determination. Look
Okay.
at how many traps I've been hit by. I'm still alive.
Should we make our way back to that other secret passage?
At this point, I just want to make it back to the surface. Even though it's very bright up there and I don't quite feel
Live.
comfortable in all the light, I just want to be back at the surface where things will much less likely kill us.
Why does Shadow Throne need the coins?
Well,
Maybe he's building a collection.
I don't think so.
that big holy lizard thing said he was craving death. He likes death. My guess? These
Yeah.
coins probably have something to do with the ritual
Uh,
magic voodoo that'll
As long as it's not my debt, I like debt as well. So see the pro.
almost as if to punctuate his conspiracy theory that these coins are gonna bring death to everybody. He's just gonna like wave his hands in the air and like flail his fingers and start chant some
So I
wacky
suppose.
bullshit that
I
sounds
suppose
arcane.
Does any one of you know what happens when you gather all the 7 coins together?
Yes, we get more powerful.
We
Well,
or he?
by the rules of the agreement, we all get what we want, but I'm starting to think that what we want might be altered a little bit.
Exactly. Hence the plan.
As long as we can survive and live, we will get what we want.
Yes, but don't forget, he's a god. The moment
But
we,
this,
the moment we bring him the 7 coins, what is to say that he's not going to snap his fingers and kill us all, right?
well, my concern is he's letting us collect all these coins that are obviously very powerful things.
Hmm?
There are things in the universe that predate the gods.
What do you know of the Raven Queen?
Oh.
I don't know shit about any of the gods. The only god I knew was long and dead, and you
So let
people
me-
don't believe it was a god.
So
What
let me
do
tell
we
you
know
a
of the
story.
Raven Queen?
Let me tell you a story. A long time ago, the Raven Queen was the goddess of fate and the winter and fate. She was a former goddess of death. Her power over death was stolen by a young god, a mortal who took her power while she was at the mercy of the demon Lord Orcus. This is the goddess I serve.
I thought you served Shadow Throne with us.
No. I never said anything. You
More
assume.
coins for me.
Okay.
More
Well, what's
coins
the
for you.
difference? One dead god or another dead god?
Well, winter and fate sounds more practical than craving death and destruction. I think the purpose of Shadow Throne is grim and in the best interest of nobody.
that is the easy way out.
What do you mean the easy way out?
Out there in the universe, there's only madness. I felt it.
Okay. Would you mind illustrate your point? What is that madness you felt?
I don't know. It's
Far away from here.
It's older than the gods that I know. I've never learned anything about it in
Wouldn't you like to
His
regain the
religious
freedom of your
teachings.
soul? Wouldn't you like that? Regain the freedom of your soul. Make sure whenever you die, you don't end up in a dark pit somewhere, being
I'm sure
siphoned.
once I find out the truth of this power that I channel, I will be able to be free.
Okay, maybe. But say that you don't. What if I can offer a way out for every single one?
Does it lead to the creation of my empire?
Sure.
Sure.
I'm listening.
Alright. Look, the Raven Queen is going to be much, much, much greater if she could sit back on her throne. There is one thing you have to be really aware of, that there is nothing more precious than than for a god than being in our debt, our collective debt. Now, help me help you.
Here we go. It's the same pitch.
This sounds like a debt thing.
No, absolutely not. Help me help you. We can all get what we want. You can all get something. The Raven Queen gets back on her throne. We get our souls back. You get your empire and your fame and everything. I go back to study in my monastery because honestly, I don't give a damn about empires. All I want to do is practice my art until forever.
We can build a temple of snake style.
For example, yeah, if that's your thing, whatever works for you. So what do you guys say? Think about it. Make a decision now.
Make a
Let's see what
decision
happens.
now.
But remember one thing, and be sure of that. Shadow Throne is not going to let you live one more second after we gather the 7th coin.
Can we roll any insight here as to whether
I'm
or
telling
not
you the truth.
Noara is telling the truth?
You can roll me an insight, yeah.
It doesn't-
Got nothing to lose.
Oh dear.
And
To both Skrulk and Shisa, it's difficult to interpret. Yeah, either he has the greatest poker face you've ever seen, or he's telling the truth.
I'll use that advantage.
I get any more idea about what he's telling?
Telling, you are convinced that he really believes telling.
Well, I really don't trust people who follow a god, though. I've been studying with the Takers.
Honestly, to tell you the truth, the only
Fair
reason why I
enough.
ever made that pact is I just wanted to make more friends. How do you make friends? Become a dragon. Just how kobolds work.
I'm sure you believe what you're saying, but
look,
well,
Taryn,
we only have 2 coins. We have time to decide.
exactly.
For me, it doesn't really matter one god or another. They never help me.
Neither it does for the Raven Queen, but I'm sure those coins matter a hell lot to Shadow Throne.
If you don't want your coins, I'll take them.
And if he didn't gather these coins himself, it's because he cannot leave wherever he is. Otherwise, he would have taken them himself.
What are you proposing we do with these coins? Should we not still seek them out?
Yes, absolutely. We need them. But we need to be prepared for when we find the last coin. To retreat to a place where he cannot get to us.
Which
Well-
is
That sigil place doesn't like gods, does it?
true.
Yes.
Exactly. We need before when we find the last coin, we need to find a way to instantly activate something that's going to bring us back to Sigil. Instantly.
I'm sure we can find
I
something.
like the idea.
And then, once we're there, we decide altogether what we do. I told you what I wish I could do with those. But
I'm sure.
you are allowed to disagree, but I would like to regain control of my soul, personally.
Well,
Why
I,
did you lose?
I agree so far. We gather the coins, we make our way back to Sigil instantly, and from that point we'll see.
Yes, because a god will not intercede before we
Alright.
can return.
Then there are no more secrets between us, at least not from my part. Originally, I wanted to kill you all in your sleeps when we gathered the coins, but hey, we became friends now, so it's cool.
Oh,
Ah,
To tell you the
Still.
truth, to tell you the truth,
Still.
I don't expect it to make it out of the dungeon. Quite frankly, I'm just running by kobold rules. One of us is probably gonna die here. I'm gonna make sure at least you guys get through here.
oh,
No, none of
Kobold
us,
rules.
none of us is gonna die here.
No.
No
You know,
man is gonna
my
be left.
people, we don't believe in backstabbing our allies.
I wish I knew your people.
we
Yeah,
Quite
don't believe in
honestly.
allies.
sounds
I've been waiting
nice.
for Sisha over here to stab me in the back of the head.
So that's it,
What?
guys. Those are my thinkings. I'm not gonna flinch. I'm not gonna change my mind. You're free to disagree, of course. That's why. But we need to prepare and make sure that whenever we put our hand on that seventh coin, that we're all going to be teleported back to Sigil, where he can't get
Good.
to us.
Perhaps we could find an artifact like that in Sigil to take us back there when we touch it, or activate it somehow.
Okay, just a thing. It's a wonderful plan and a great speech. And by the way, Davida, you have information. But one thing that you all know is there is only one way to get to
yes.
Sigil, and there is only one
Through a
way to get
portal.
out of. That's it.
Portals.
So yeah,
Hmm.
Cool. Can we have a
you must be
portable
ready to bet to get.
Yeah, but portals can appear and disappear, right?
Can they be summoned?
They could be. Yeah.
We'll have to inquire about that next time we're in Sigil.
Exactly. This is going to be the next point of research once we're there. Making sure we can get back there.
Let's say this
One more thing.
plan.
Sigil, though. One more thing. I must shine.
Absolutely true. You must. That you must. That you must, absolutely.
Let's just assume your crazy little speech of friendship, camaraderie, backstabbing a god, all that fun stuff happens. We'll probably have to go through one of the factions in Sigil, is my guess. So
Well,
either collectively,
the guys I've been working with don't really like gods.
could work. But let's just say we all agree to go on with this for at least now.
Mm-hmm.
We need to figure out if we're all going to support one faction or if we're going to all put our fingers in separate factions.
I think if we play it the smart way and we all gather from different factions, we can, after that, put everything we gather in common and, supersede that whole mumbo jumbo organization of a faction, which is, in my opinion, just an ego trip of some people. But hey.
The people there we'll probably need on our side. Say, this crazy death god can get this. We don't know the laws. He might be able to tear a portal into fuck knows where and appear. It
Imagine-
might be good to have people on our side there, at least.
Exactly. The more the merrier. Like,
Except those
Feather-
depression guys.
Hmm?
Except the depression guys. They might just say, eh.
no. Those nihilistic. Please. No. So, we cool? We cool? We're all cool?
Oh, yes.
Alright.
I'm along for the ride.
Perfect. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Nice.
I felt it was like the moment, like
Yeah, that was. It's always the moment.
mid-season.
Revelation. This episode will be called the Revelation. Okay. So yeah. I suppose you wanna open the door.
Yeah.
That's when we all die.
That's where we all die, and all this was nothing. Okay,
Can I investigate it first? Make
yes,
sure
of
it's
course.
Oh, there we go.
No traps, no sounds.
Open.
Clearly a surprise behind this door.
See?
Is it the exit?
It isn't.
Oh, it's a bathtub.
It is. Okay, I see a lot of elements here, so listen carefully. An amber haze drifts in this room, which is unoccupied. Strangely shaped and colored mirrors hang on the walls, and a large oblong stone basin stands in the middle of the floor. The basin is about 10 feet long, 5 feet wide, and tall. It is filled with a steaming golden liquid. No jokes about this, please. The red mirror on the eastern wall seems to be composed of fiery glass and framed in bronze. Light beams are broken by the mirror into myriad flames, and ghostly shapes seem to flicker in its depth. On the northern wall are two mirrors, a striking black one of obsidian framed in lacquered wood, and a stark white mirror with a wrought iron frame. The black mirror has a distinctive earthy odor and the blackness of subterranean caverns, but it seems of crude construction and reflects objects only when they are close to it. The white mirror has a pungent odor of nutmeg and spice, and its depths are gelid and silky. The mirror that hangs on the western wall is in a stone frame and it's blue in color. Reflection in this mirror ripple as if the viewer were looking into a pool of water.
So the elements are
mirrors.
represented.
You would not be too wrong in this, although black and white would that represent to you.
Well, light and dark.
I like that again. Yeah, sure.
Light and well, it seems like the actual. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like some of the elements are represented.
Yeah, sure.
If I approach the pool,
The pool.
Is it heat? Is there heat coming off it?
There is no it coming off it.
But it's not clear, right?
No, it seems to be liquid gold, but you don't feel any heat.
What would happen if I go over this? Was this the blue one, the water one?
That would be the western wall,
Yeah.
right? Which is indeed the blue one. Because
So-
of that.
I would like to reach out and touch the water.
Well, it's a mirror, in fact.
Or touch
but,
the mirror.
Step away from it!
What?
What was that?
Step away from the mirror.
Okay. So do you want to touch it or you want to step away?
I touch it.
You touch. Nobody listens. One.
The water's not in the room.
Roll me a charisma saving throw.
Oh crap. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
you should
I'm
be
a
good
bard,
at that, right?
so maybe.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. For a moment there, you almost felt like being drawn inside the mirror, but it didn't work. So you're still on this side.
Okay.
So,
Did I feel like a danger as it tugged?
Yes. Yes, you did.
can I carefully fill a vial with the golden liquid?
Okay.
A glass vial that I'd been using for the blood before.
When you touch the glass vial with the golden, your glass vial becomes gold, solid gold.
Oh, whoa. I make sure not to touch it with my hands, then just the vial.
Okay. Your vial becomes gold, but when the liquid enters the vial, the itself becomes colored water.
Okay. So the liquid loses its goldenness. Yeah, this is interesting. You can
So-
totally throw your gear in here and you'll be carrying lots of gold.
Can we throw a copper into it?
You can do that.
And the question is, how do we fish it out?
With a spoon.
Maybe put an entire pouch of copper coins in there and lift it out.
But
Put
the
your backpack in
contents-
there. Then you have a backpack of gold. Literal backpack.
Yeah,
I could afford to lose like a pinky, maybe. Like,
I don't think I can actually
What?
carry a backpack of gold.
We have a panther. You don't have to carry it.
what about the bat?
Hey, it's my bat.
we need stronger familiars.
Okay,
Can't you just
Shisa
summon it back?
has. Shisa has long fingernails. She will try and put one of her fingernails in the water to see what happens.
When you put your fingernail in water, nothing happens.
Okay,
It seems to react only to objects.
alright then. I'll reach down and try to pull the copper coins out.
They come out as gold coins.
Really?
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start concentrating on the detect magic in the meantime.
I have this really junky +1 dagger that looks like it's gonna break and it's rusty. I will put that in there.
It's gold now.
Yeah. I no longer have the rusty junkyard dagger.
Wait, there's a catch. What's the catch?
There's
There
no
is a
catch.
catch. Something's not right here.
Bite
It
the
is-
coin.
What
this-
makes you think that?
Because ever since we entered here, the traps have been about booby trap, greed with gold. Narcissism traps you in a mirror. This is not good. This is not good, guys. Step away from it, please. Now, stop being greedy. We're gonna make shit tons of gold. Trust me, we don't need this stuff. Stay away from it. It probably cursed the object by turning it to gold. I'm sure of it. Something.
I will make sure to identify this
This is
dagger.
paranoid.
Yeah, no, fine. I will take a step back from there.
After I put my boot in there.
No, boot seems kind of impractical.
Mhm.
About that water.
Oh wait, yeah. Actually, the dagger it does turn also.
Yeah.
Okay.
About that water.
Mhm.
Well, the gold that turned into water. Does it smell any different than regular water?
No, it does not smell. It looks like a yellow colored water like you can find in
But
IKEA.
wait, the vial didn't turn gold?
The vial turned gold, but when the golden liquid is taken out of the basin, it turns into water.
So the object is not the water itself, it's the basin. Any inscriptions on it?
There are no inscriptions on the basin.
Wow.
There was a water mirror, correct? So is there a fire mirror?
There was a red mirror, if I remember correctly.
I'm still gonna
was-
put my pen from my cartographing
That was-
kit in the pool because I want a golden pen.
That was the red mirror here. Wait. Took.
Right. Maybe we could try dashing the water on the fire mirror. Because I don't think throwing the water on the water mirror will do anything.
I will get out a gold coin and
Mhm.
put it into the water and lift it up.
It becomes golder.
It gains a shine. You know,
Is there a
the,
door in this place?
I'm so
What'd you say?
tempted to jump into the water and just bathe in the gold.
do it.
You did that before, right?
Yeah, but that was not intentional. This time it is. No, I'm not that stupid.
I'm not that stupid. Okay.
Gather the coins and let's just maybe leave.
Yeah. Just step
Okay.
out of this. This is gonna
Sure.
go horribly wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That
I
can't
mean, we
be
could
right,
just-
Falster. It's
So-
not- You really don't
Um,
want us to just dip all of our copper coins into gold.
Didn't you
Oh.
already do that?
Hey, we don't have any copper coins. What?
I
Yeah,
have 3 copper.
We got
I
2,000
have
silver.
10.
The silver coins, then I guess.
What if we dip one of the magic shadows?
The magic I don't know if we want to mess with those coins, really.
What if we dip them? Can the mirrors be removed?
Which mirror you want to remove?
Like any of them? Like, do they look? Oh, I'm not strong.
Well, with
You
two of
can
us, we
try.
remove it.
You went to look in. Did you look into the blue mirror or touch it?
I touched it and it was evil.
Okay. I'm not gonna touch a mirror, but which is the in yeah. I don't see what color which one is. on
Yeah,
the
in fact,
map.
it's not very clear.
And so it was blue, red,
Okay, so this one
white,
is
and black, right?
It's this one. Yeah.
this one is red. This one is black, and this one
No.
is white. Like that.
I will just look into the red one, not touch it.
You
just
look into the
look.
red one. You look into the red one, and you see. When you look into the red one, you see a ghostly white form next to your own reflection. And in fact, you see some kind of centaur, but it's like mummified. And this mummified centaur puts his hand around your neck and snaps your neck like it was a twig.
Ah!
And then you snap out of this vision. And
Okay, it was just a vision. Nothing happened to me.
nothing happened to you, no.
I'll just feel my neck to make sure.
I'd like to grab
Your
a
neck
handful.
is still there.
Can I grab a handful of the water and throw it at the blue in the blue one? Like the.
You grab a handful of the water, you throw it at the mirror, and nothing happens.
Okay.
Okay, I don't like this mirror.
We could just do the brutish way and just break it.
There's a
Shut us,
ghostly centaur mummy thing or whatever hiding in that red mirror.
What if we move the red mirror in front of the blue mirror and see if the centaur you saw gets trapped in the blue mirror? Does it see itself?
That
Wow.
mirror is made of stone.
I don't know, man.
I mean, that would require touching it. If all the mirrors have some touch property like Shisha says the blue one does, that could be
That's right.
dangerous.
I didn't think about it.
She
You're right.
she will balance Shadow Spike
Well-
and say, "We can try the other alternative."
Does anyone else want to touch the centaur?
This
I'm not gonna touch it. I'm fine looking at it.
Shadow Spike might touch it.
What do you want to
ahead.
touch?
When I look again towards the mirror, is it still there?
The red mirror?
Yeah.
It's still there, yeah. And when you look it again, you see again this mummy centaur killing you.
Yeah. It's a really nasty beast.
Alright, she's just gonna try and strike down the mirror with Shadow Spike.
The red one.
Yes.
Okay, so you approach the red mirror.
I'm gonna hide
Uh,
behind the panther.
Sure, go for it.
What do you want me to roll?
You can roll attack roll just to see if you crit.
I
You
did.
I'm
did.
just gonna hide in case.
Okay, very well. is that when you smack your sword at the mirror, from the mirror, a tongue of flame comes hitting you, and you suffer 1 point of fire damage.
Oh no.
Could be worse.
Is it destroyed?
It is not destroyed; it's still there.
Did
Alright,
it
let's just
get
save.
scratched?
Not
Yeah.
even.
Not even with Shadow Spike.
No.
Oof.
The Skrull will go look into the white mirror.
Into the white mirror. Your reflection in the white mirror is kind of blurred by what seems to be some kind of fine mist by the mirror. I would like you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
I don't think I'm terrible at wisdom saving throws. Not the same as Constitution.
Not bad at all. Nothing happened. For a moment there, you felt a bit dizzy, but everything is fine.
Skrull will kind of look into the mirror and then just shake his head. It's like, alright, we have a dizzy mirror, a ghost mirror, whatever the blue one is.
The sucking one.
If you want the good suck, head over there.
I'm
I
not
don't
going
like
in front of the black mirror.
I am going in front of the black mirror.
When you look at the black mirror, you get a selection of wonderful movies, all of them with the same theme, but all of them not.
You feel depressed after watching it.
You feel depressed after watching every episode. You do realize that Saint Junipero is the best piece of cinema ever made for the TV. But anyhow, you look at the black mirror
And the Bandersnatch comes out.
and the band. Okay, enough pop culture. You look at the black mirror and you see your reflection blurring, but then reappearing in an ancient garb, as if it was like you, but in a previous life. And then the image says some words in a language you don't understand, but maybe Taling and Shisa overhear them, and with their common understanding of this ancient language, they can tell you that what your image is saying is, "Command me to answer, and I shall."
Magic mirror on the wall. Who is the prettiest of them all?
I say answer in the ancient tongue.
What do you say, sorry, Shisa?
Answer.
Okay. Okay, the image seems to be ready to answer.
Aha.
Just ask it to solve this puzzle for us.
Yes. What is the creature in the red mirror?
You see that the image does not answer that question. You think? Make me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Probably doesn't know it.
Her name is Siri.
Can I?
Oh shit!
Okay, so with a natural 20,
Yeah, no.
you understand the nature of the magic, and you think that it can only answer yes or no.
Okay.
Oh.
Is the creature in the mirror real?
No.
Can it harm us?
Which mirror you're talking about now?
The red mirror.
Okay, very well. No.
Is
Is Shadow Throne planning on murdering us?
On start. Ask again later.
Let me be honest here. Let me be honest. Yes.
Aha! Told you!
When the third
Oh,
question is
that was a
answered,
good question to ask then.
Albis, I would like you to make me a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
I knew there was a catch.
Better him, not me.
Okay, it's still fine. Nothing happens.
Guys, told you
Thank
so.
God I'm a sorcerer.
You see, you have proof here. I didn't speak to that mirror before.
The mirror is not my companion.
Does it look
I
like
don't know.
it's still ready to answer questions?
It seems so, yes.
Two
Can I
per
just
person,
point out?
never three.
The coins that we just transmuted, will they remain gold?
No.
We must spend them very quickly.
Is there a puzzle in this room that can be solved?
Yes.
Do you know the solution?
No!
Yes. Make me a charisma saving throw. She's.
How?
My next roll is gonna be a natural one, because isn't that 3 crits in a row?
Yeah, that's 3 crits in a row.
Your luck is almost spent, Shisa. Do you have any more questions for the mirror? In fact, do you have any more questions for each other? How many questions? How many answers? Who is telling the truth? Who is lying? Everyone is lying. Everybody lies, as my good friend House says. But is it really so? Is Nuada actually secretly working for Shadowzone, trying to do us all? We will only know in the next episode of Tales from the Yawning Pool, an epic campaign by all of you. And this is where we're going to stop tonight.
Of course we are.
Oh my God.
We are back. We're back.
We are
We're
back.
back. Okay. I'm very happy with tonight's session. That was a nice moment of RP.
Wow.
Hopefully there will be more. I know that this kind of campaign is not really conductive to that kind of game, but we can find our space. I'm sure we can. So
it's been,
it's great.
Yes,
Do we
indeed.
have do we have anything to say?
Yes, we have some events coming up on the channel. It's not just us getting back into the swing of things. In fact, aside from our regular Dungeons and Dragons online session tomorrow night, we also have Curse of Strahd returning for session 11 on Friday, and Lost Mine of Fandelver on the Saturday, and then it's back to us again on Monday when we return to Princess of the Apocalypse, which is when we will next see you guys. So if you want to know the exact times, check out Fumbles and Fame either in the events or on the Discord channel. Thank you very much for watching us.
All right.
We will see you next time, I guess.
Yes, we will.
See you
I guess
next week.
I'll wish everybody a good night and bye.
Bye.
Bye.